Hey friend, I have some channel messages for you guys. So the first one that I have down is, when was the last time you sat down, was still, and just listened? Preferably in nature. I know a lot of you guys probably sit down, sit still, meditate in the house because it's still, warm inside the house and not so warm outside. But for somebody, your ancestors told you, even if it's cold outside, you need to take your butt outside and get some fresh air. So make sure you're outside, even if you just step outside on your front porch, your back porch, in your driveway, even if you're sitting in the car but got all your windows rolled down real quick and you're breathing in, breathing out, and meditating, even if it's for 5 minutes. They want you to be out in nature. They want you touching some grass, hugging a tree, even holding a flower, smelling the roses or something, okay? Another message was, it took you some time, but you got yourself here thus far. So I don't know if there's someone out there that is doubting themselves, but your ancestors and spirit guides want you to know that if you've made it this far, after all that you've been through, what makes you think you can't keep moving forward? Because moving forward is like the energy. And I'm pretty much assuming and knowing that it's because the new year is here. It's here, it's right around the corner, it's this month. Spring equinox is the new year. Everything is blooming outside, and so are you. Someone needs to be reminded, or you were just recently reminded, that tea is really the cure for everything. When you think about holistic healing, they always talk about bitters, and those teas are bitters. Okay, that soursop tea and stuff, those are bitters. Okay, and y'all used to laugh at your grandparents and stuff because they used to give you toast and tea for everything, or ginger ale in the United States. But either way, those bitters is what's healing people. That's what's going to heal you. That's what's going to get down to the root cause of something, okay? I'm not nobody's doctor. You sit there and do what you want to do with your own healing. But for me, tea is the cure to everything, okay? Especially if you're an island girl. You already know. But another message was, my people need to go back to, my people, we need to go back to the mathematics era. And the question was, what was going on during these times, okay? Leave it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. There was a lot of black love, a lot of black excellence, a lot of, even though there were different eras, I always feel like the Harlem Renaissance era of, the black community is coming back around, because I feel like history does repeat itself, but in a good way. I feel like during that era, like when the 5%ers and stuff was around, because some of y'all parents was 5%ers and y'all don't even know. They got 5%er names. I know my daddies and my cousins, okay? But it was more so of them uniting together. That was the energy behind it. It was uniting together, working together, loving one another, protecting one another type of energy. Somebody also needs to know that love is not enough for a savage, okay? You're over here loving someone that's just a taker, and they will never give you, okay? I don't care how much love you're giving this person, but love is not enough for a savage, okay? They just take. The type of people that take, they're savages. They don't care if they're hurt, harming, and injuring other people. They're savages. They just take. So love is not enough for them. For someone also needs to know that they have a golden womb out there, okay? And it's not just one person. It's a few of you women. Y'all need to know that you got golden wombs, and you can't just be giving it up to anybody and everybody. If you ever notice that a man upgrades while they're with you, and they're still kind of upgrading even after you, that was your energy. That was yours. And you need to protect it at all cost. Okay? Because there's men out there that just want to experience you because energetically they know that they are going to get something out of it. And if you're dealing with the wrong man like a savage, they're going to take your essence, take your energy, take that golden womb, and go manifest and give it to the next one, which is probably a hood booger anyway. And you could be a hood booger and not live in the hood, so don't get it twisted. And give it to some hood booger anyway who don't deserve it, because they don't have that golden womb. Okay? Now, another one was you have to use what you have to get what you want. And I ain't talking about stripping and shaking your tail feather, okay? Even though for some of you, that's what you're doing. That's your choice, okay? It's not that you have to do it. You're choosing to do it. Remember that. You're choosing. You always got a choice. You're choosing to do that because you can take your butt to school. There's plenty of free programs for you to get a license and a degree in something. Okay, go to trade school. You ain't got to always shake your behind. You just want the quick, fast, easy money, and that's a choice. But anyway, using what you got to get what you want. That's what's going to make change in your life. And when I talk about using what you have to get what you want, I'm talking about your natural gifts, okay? Natural gifts. And if you could shake a tail feather in a strip club, you could shake your tail feather as a backup dancer somewhere too. Okay, you just got to put the work in. Now, for others of you, this was a little sad, okay? It kind of had me teary-eyed. I even cried a little bit. This is for those that have lost someone, okay? You could have dealt with someone that was dealing and battling with an ongoing illness, disease, in some way, shape, or form, okay? Some of you could have lost a spouse or a partner, a loved one. One of you was an extrovert. The other one was like an introvert. Some of you could have lost someone to an overdose, okay? Your loved one wants to let you know that they heard your message, okay? And that they will love you forever too. Another one was until next time. Okay, 7-Eleven could also be significant to you guys. That could be their birthday. 7-Eleven could be the place that you met them or the last place you've seen them. 7-Eleven could be the time that they passed on or the time of their birth. But 7-Eleven is significant to someone. Also, the other message that I received about a loved one passing, you have to let them go. And when they mean let them go, it's not to forget about them or not to remember them or honor them on their birthday or the day that they ascended. It's a simple, energetic need to let them go because they're not able to elevate and ascend because they're more worried about you here in the physical realm and how you're going to maneuver. See, a lot of people, I keep telling them, they think they're worried about their deceased loved one. No, their deceased loved one is worried about them because you're the one still living in this, this realm, in the physical realm. They're not bound to anything in the spirit realm. So it's like they can't ascend and they can't help you as much as they possibly could because you're still holding them, anchoring them down to this physical realm because you can't let go. You are the one that can't move on and live on without them. They can. So they're more worried about you versus you being worried about them. They're like, don't worry about me. Worry about you because I'm trying to help you as much as I can, but I can't help you if you keep anchoring me down to this physical realm because you won't let me go. And it's like the minute you sit there and accept their passing and accept that you will see them next lifetime and accept whatever your beliefs may be, you may not believe that you'll see them again after you die. Who knows? Whatever it is. But they're like, listen, in order for me to help you, I need you to let me go. Okay? I think that was all the messages that I received. Oh, and the song, the channeled song was... Hold on, guys. The song, that's the name of the song, Hold On, by Chord Overstreet, okay? So I don't know if someone was needing a perfect song to play at someone's funeral or you just needed a song to kind of help you cry because some of you are having a hard time crying or you just don't want to cry. But if you need a good cry, listen to that song. It's definitely going to trigger your emotions and your heart space to open it back up again. Love you guys.